In today's video, we're gonna see what will be trending for fall home decor. Now, you know we never really follow the trends, but I am one of those people that love to see all the new things that are out. Now, real quick before I go, I have been putting off making my dermatology appointment. I don't know about you guys, but I am the worst about, I wanna help everybody else make appointments for everything, but then I always push my own off. So I wanna give a big thank you to ZocDoc for sponsoring today's video. If you haven't heard about ZocDoc, it's a free app or website that you can go to check out local doctors in your area. What you can do is you can go on, and so for me, I'm searching for a dermatologist. I need my skin checked. I am 52 years old, never had anything checked out. Got a few suspicious looking moles. You know how we were back in the day, laying out in the sun all the time. And I really need to get them checked out. So I went over to ZocDoc, and you can just put in what you're looking for. It's great for finding primary care doctors, any type of specialist, dermatologist, dentist. You can look for ones that are in your network. You can look through the doctor's profile, read real patient reviews. It's very helpful on finding what you're looking for. And it's super handy because you can just make your appointment. It'll show you what appointments are available. So no more calling and wondering, are they going to call me back to make an appointment and that type of thing. You can just go on, and they usually have appointments that are available between 24 and 72 hours. But the cool part is if they have one available right then and you're able to go, you can just click it and take that next appointment. I know that you guys are probably like me and you put your own health on the back burner. This is your sign to go and make an appointment for whatever you've been putting off. Heading over to ZocDoc can finally help you check off that to-do list of making your own appointment. I'm going to leave a link down in the description box so you can head over and check it out. Taking care of your health just got easier. Be sure to head to the link in my description box, and a big thank you to ZocDoc for sponsoring today's video. All right, I'm going to book my appointment really quick, and then we're heading to the car and off we go. All right, first up, we're going to head to Kirkland'S. Now, I will say I spent the majority of my time today in Kirkland'S because I loved their selection. You're going to notice it. It is the #1 thing I'm seeing for the fall trend home decor this year, and that is traditional colors, traditional designs. I saw so much that just kind of almost took me back. Very nostalgic, a few vintage looking pieces, lots of the colors of the rust, the browns, the greens, those typical colors that you think of for fall. I feel like the last few years, it's been very out of the ordinary, out of the box, like blues and more like jewel tones. But this year, I feel like we just kind of, stepped back in time and had a little bit of old school nostalgic come out. So I hope you guys enjoy just walking through the store, kind of checking everything out. And then we can compare what we see in Kirkland'S compared to next we're going to go to Homegoods, and then we're going to go to Hobby Lobby. So you'll kind of see how each store has some of the same stuff, but yet some different stuff. I love this gingham. It's kind of a really deep dark rust color, and they had it in the table runner, and here in a little bit when I walk further back into the store, they also had it in a pillow, and I was like, oh, I was so tempted. But you're gonna see here probably through the filming that there are several signs that none of the fall decor, as they call harvest decor, was on sale. So I was not gonna buy anything if it wasn't on sale. And I will say, I went this whole day and didn't buy anything. First of all, I don't need anything. Second of all, I'm going to reuse what I have. Maybe I'll end up getting a couple pieces here and there for this season of decorating, but I love to use my fall decor that I already own because I have some really cute pieces. Plus, if we're going to start going back old school and kind of having this more traditional look that you're seeing, oh, I got plenty of that. So whether it's on trend or not, I'll be trendy. Now, I will say there were a few cute blue pieces, and my eye always goes to them because you guys know my favorite color is blue. And I don't feel like people really think of fall and blue as, going together. But I love that I can find pieces that go lovely with, my home decor. I saw at almost every single place something with a little baby ween, a little dachshund. And it was making me so happy. And can you believe I didn't buy it? Who am I right now? If you're enjoying today's video, be sure to give it a thumbs up, leave a comment, hype it, share. But most of all, I really want to hear, after watching this video, what did you like? What are we liking that we're seeing? Yes, I know everybody's different, and I know, we don't need to spend money, but just for fun. What are you seeing in the stores that you are liking? That if you just had an unlimited budget, what would you go in there and buy? All right, we're gonna head into Homegoods, and I feel like Homegoods had a lot of different patterns and floral arrangements, lots and lots of florals that kind of reminded me of the 70s. I don't know, I feel like some of the stuff was just looking, I mentioned in Kirkland'S that things looked very nostalgic to me. It was looking a little old school. Part of me was not loving it. It kind of wasn't my jam. I don't know. You guys will have to let me know. I feel like once something comes out, it always comes back around. But some of the things that I was seeing were a little bit cheesy. But I do have to say, if you need pillows, my goodness, Homegoods has the best pillows. So many colors and textures and sizes and shapes. But keep in mind, for every pillow that you buy, you have to store them. So I wish they sold more pillow covers. Someone, get Homegoods to buy more pillow covers. Look at that little ween. All right, let's head into Hobby Lobby. Now, I'm only going to show you things in Hobby Lobby that, I don't know, obviously they repeat a lot of things, but I wanted to show some things either I liked or I felt like was a little different this year. And there were a few pieces that I had seen online that I was going to look for, and I searched and searched, and my Hobby Lobby did not have it. Everyone's been talking about this viral coffee shop picture, but I was not able to find it. They did have several dachshund items, so I thought that was really cute. I'll be honest, a lot of their items looked really cheap and chintzy. I love to go to Hobby Lobby and find things that look high-end, that look like a dupe from, maybe Pottery Barn and that type of thing. But I was really struggling this time. I felt like a lot of the items just seemed so ordinary, or maybe it was the mood I was in. Have you guys ever went shopping and then it just was not your jam? That is just not what you wanted to do that day. The whole time I was shopping today, I'm going to be 100% transparent. I was worrying about Jason. He was with a friend, and I just kept feeling like I needed to hurry. And so it was causing me not to slow down and have fun and, take time for myself. I really just was like, yep, okay, yeah, that's ordinary. Okay. And then it was like, I was done. I was ready to get out of there. All right, now you know I'm an avid dough bowl decorator. I have several dough bowl decorating videos, and whoa, these were such good priced, and so, well, that was $25.99, and they were all on sale for 40% off, and they were big and thick and beautiful. You could really make some excellent dough bowl, centerpieces for your dining room table, your coffee table, whether you want to do it for fall or save it for the holidays. That is one thing I would definitely go snatch up. And then they did have some pillow covers. I wasn't madly in love with them, but they weren't awful, but at least there were some pillow covers. Are you guys noticing all the plaid? I love fall plaid design. I just think that's so cute. This pattern right here, this one and this one, these two pumpkins next to each other, tell me that's not kind of screaming a little 70s. I don't know. They had Highland cow everything. Like everything was Highland cows. I was cracking up. I thought this round dough bowl was really unique. I really like the shape of that one. That would be super cute in a kitchen, on a kitchen island. I love that. I will say that I do like their florals and I do love their artwork. I thought they had some really pretty unique pieces, so we'll give them a thumbs up on that part. I sure appreciate you shopping with me today. I love taking you into the stores, showing you all the items, especially if you don't want to get in the car and take the time to go out and see what there is. This at least gives you a little hint, and maybe you spot something and then you want to take the time to go and do it. So thank you so much for coming along with me today. If I could pick anyone to go shopping with, it would be you guys. All right, we'll see you guys again next week. Bye-bye.